Hello everyone and welcome to the Introduction to Business Central. Here at EVPL, we serve students, job seekers, entrepreneurs, and businesses by providing job search assistance, resume help, skill building, specialized research, and connections to the community. Today, we are going to show you how Business Central can work for you, explain its features, and walk through some key resources. Business Central can be broken down into two different types of offerings, physical and digital. The physical collection, housed at the Central branch, includes our business reference materials, Foundation Center, main collection, testing, and careers. These materials include specialized research items including Indiana Senate and House journals, U.S. code books, investor print materials including Kiplinger's letter and value line publications, and official standardized test guides. Our digital collections are best explored through our website, evpl.org. Let's go there now and take a look at what Business Central has to offer online. Once we are at the home page, if you hover the mouse over the Help With tab, you can see the title of Business Central. This brings you to the main business page where you can choose from one of four categories: job seeker, employee, entrepreneur, and business owner. Let's pick job seeker. Each designation has its own web page and a multitude of resources and links. Some are databases, some are external links to organizations, resources, and contacts that can be helpful. If we close this tab and return to the main page, we can choose something else. Let's do entrepreneur. On this page, the highlighted resources go beyond databases to include links to important resources for running a business, such as finding the appropriate legal forms. Additionally, Business Central is always compiling new information for the public to make entrepreneurship education and the business world as accessible as possible. This document here, the FAQ sheet, highlights how business settings often use a very different kind of language than other forms of employment. Our goal is to provide you with a one-stop hub for education, support, connection, and resources. If you ever can't find what you're looking for or have further questions, feel free to contact our business librarians for one-on-one personalized assistance. So let's move on to what makes Business Central truly unique: its professional-grade databases. Now, don't be scared by the word databases. These are tools to be used by everyone, not just college students or academic professionals, and we're going to walk through them together. The easiest way to access our databases is to be on EVPL's website. Let's go back to the main page by clicking on our logo up here. From here, if we navigate to the top of the page and hover over Collections, we can click on Research Databases. This link takes us to an alphabetical list of every database we currently offer here at EVPL. Almost all of these are accessible not only from the library, but from personal devices. To make this search easier, we can use this drop-down menu to select a category. Let's click Business and Careers. This will make it so that only business-related databases are going to appear on our search list. Each database will have a link, as well as a short bio description explaining what that resource is about. For those looking to work on their resume, job searching, and interview skills, one of your first stops should be BrainFuse Job Now. The name might be a little ridiculous, but this database can be absolutely essential in helping people feel confident about their hiring materials, whether they are new to the workforce or returning. This database is broken into 3 sections and offers a plethora of options. Not only does BrainFuse provide resume templates for anyone looking to create a new resume or entirely redo an older one, you can even submit a resume for professional review or work with a live resume coach. Or maybe you are confident about your resume, but COVID has left you feeling unprepared for the interview process, in person or otherwise. BrainFuse can help you with that too. Take a look at their tips and resources, and even schedule an appointment with a live expert between 2 p.m. and 11 p.m. daily. If you're a student wanting to explore possible career paths or someone looking into other options for a career change, you might want to start with the careers section. This includes a career assessment tool, skill building library, and even walks you through the unemployment assistance application process. The next resource we're going to look at is called Learning Express. If you exit out of the BrainFuse tab at the top of your screen, you can return to EVPL where we have our database list pulled up. We're going to scroll down until we find Learning Express listed right here. By clicking on the link, just like last time, it will open a new tab with the Learning Express database. As you can see by the home page, this database focuses on education, test preparation, and adult education skills. If you click on any of the headings you see here, it pulls down a drop-down menu where you can see options of what to work on. One of the best features of Learning Express is its completely free test preparation. These practice tests are organized by type. The Career tab has resources that help you prepare for licensure exams. If you click on an area of interest, it will give you direct links to both the practice tests and free ebooks to study from. By clicking the back arrow at the top of your browser, you can return to the home screen of the database. Learning Express also features educational review for adults and college students alike. These resources tackle important core educational skills, as well as preparation for major exams including the ACT, SAT, TOEFL, and GED. For a more entrepreneurship-focused resource, let's go back to our EVPL business database list. We're going to scroll back up until we find the listing for Gale Business Planner. This one here. Clicking this link brings you to the Business Planner homepage. The Gale Business Planner is a unique, all-inclusive service that takes you from a vague business idea all the way through to a complete business plan ready to present. To get started, you need to register for an account. This is because the Gale Business Planner will save your work as you go. You can come back anytime to add, edit, or make a brand new business plan. I'm going to log in with my account so we can take a closer look at all the unique features this service has to offer. Okay. The dashboard immediately starts to walk you through the steps you need to make a successful business plan. Designed for both those who have no idea what sort of business they want to run and those who are focused on a clear idea, Gale Business Planner starts you thinking about yourself and what you can do right now. The next section, Business Ideation, is a great snapshot of how this database works as a whole. By clicking the drop-down, you then choose the Edit Lean Canvas button. This takes you to a new screen where you add content and map out your thought process. What's fantastic about the Gale Business Planner is that it takes into account that not everyone is familiar with business terminology or systems. The top blue menu, right here, can be toggled to show a full example of the same form completed, which you can then reference. Clicking on the purple button under each column pulls up an information box that not only gives a longer explanation about what to include, but it also provides links to other Gale resources which we subscribe to for further research, reading, and self-education. After saving your work, you can use the bottom button to return to the dashboard. Let's take a look at the left side of the screen now. This is where you can select whether you want to focus on a nonprofit or a for-profit business plan, as well as provides you with further options for adding to your business plan. For example, if you finished your business ideation but don't feel completely ready to take the next step, Gale Business Planner provides you with some other resources. By following all of these business plan building blocks, you will end up with a solid foundation for your entrepreneurial venture and a living document. On the dashboard screen, at the bar at the top right, there is a download option. This will give you a full PDF of both your entrepreneurial profile and your business plan as you have made it. Gale Business Planner is user-friendly, intuitive, and forgiving, but as always, if you ever have any questions or problems, please feel free to contact me directly or schedule a one-on-one appointment with a librarian near you. One of the most versatile resources we have here at EVPL is Gale's database Demographics Now. This is a specialized research tool that can pull up lists of company and people, as well as display visual, color-coded maps based on census data and current yearly statistics, included estimated projections for the next year. As a research tool for entrepreneurs, this is absolutely essential. Many companies are unable to afford this type of database, but here at EVPL, we offer it to our patrons free of charge. Let me show you just what makes this database so special. The first thing you need to do before anything else is always set your geographic location. That field is located at the right top of the page. Currently, it's showing entire US. That means that any search you run from here on out will be searching the entire United States. You're going to want to be more focused than that. For now, let's search for Evansville, Indiana, and set that as our location. Okay, now any searches that we do will be focused on the Evansville city boundaries. The gray bar on the home page shows you your options. The three main tabs you'll be using include People and Companies, Demographics, and Map. Let's start with People and Companies. If you're an entrepreneur, you might want to look at the competition in your industry around the Evansville area. It's important to know how many competitors you have before you start a similar business. From the drop-down, let's select Business List. You could also search for information regarding households or nonprofits based on your interest. From here, we can begin to narrow down our search. The table on the left has many drop-down menus to choose from where you can explore different search options. For new entrepreneurs, things you may want to know are how many businesses in the Evansville area are categorized in the same service group as you. Let's say you were interested in how many entrepreneurs created a new business during the pandemic, so 2020 to now. If we select the Year Established option under Special Selects, it adds a new field to our main middle section of the screen. Each new box you select will add a field. You don't have to fill out a field once it's in your screen, so feel free to experiment and see what each box does to narrow down your search. To make our example easy to follow, let's fill in the year established field to have a year minimum be 2020 and the year maximum be 2021. Now we are searching all businesses in the Evansville area that started during the pandemic. Make sure to click the Exclude Records with No Data box here at the bottom. That will make sure that anything the database pulls up that is incomplete won't show up and clutter your results. Let's run the search just like this by using the button at the top right of our screen. This opens up a new tab within the window that shows you results of the search. Clicking on headings will automatically filter the list by this category. For example, best to worst sale figures, fewest to greatest number of employees, etc. By clicking on any of the company's checkboxes, you can see your options on the buttons above the results list, review detailed company information, and view its location on the map. You can select either multiple results or all of them. Once you've selected what you're interested in, another option is to download the full information as an interactive spreadsheet. Beyond searching people and companies, there are also the demographics and map options. These work similarly, as once you've set your location, you can filter through different demographics to pull up either a text report for the demographics section or a color-coded map based on the information you're looking for. Let's try this out. We're going to rank the Evansville area by income. This can be an incredibly important set of information to know whether you're looking at buying a new home, starting a business, or analyzing the living conditions of the city itself. Running a demographics report gives you a small table of information that's good for the basics. So let's move to the Map tab. Here you can see the outline of the Evansville city limits. On the top right is a table. Underneath the drop-down for thematic controls, you can see the variable option. If you click on that, you can begin exploring different demographic and census data to create a color-coded map. If we want to replicate our income search from the demographics report, we can select Basic Variables, Current Year Estimates, and then Income. From here, you can choose how to view income by either household or even broken down by race and ethnicity. For now, let's choose Household and then Average. After waiting a few moments for the map to generate, we can see a fully color-coded map for the Evansville area's average household income. Demographics Now is an incredibly powerful tool that can take some getting used to. It looks intimidating at first, but it is also incredibly fun to use. The best way to learn is by experimenting and not being afraid to start over or be curious. You can always use their built-in tutorial option, which gives you lots of videos on how to use this tool. If you want any assistance or have a complicated research need, please do not hesitate to contact me directly. I can provide both one-on-one and company-wide training if any of these resources or business resources are of interest to you.